The 50s and 60s in the Cross. Times change, crimes change, but not all that much. The very public street warfare of the past has gone underground. The old razor gangs ousted by a smarter, more modern style of criminal. Some of the most notorious and dangerous names in Sydney's criminal history began to emerge. Abe Saffron, known as Mr. Sin, George Freeman, a colourful racing identity, and Mr. Big himself, Lennie McPherson. Abe Saffron muscled his way into the booming nightclub business, in the process taking over Tilly Devine's and Kate Lee's old vice and grog trade. Lennie McPherson, George Freeman and another hard case, Stan the Man Smith, all emerged in the 60s. They weren't interested in taking over from Saffron, but quickly realised there was money to be made working for him.
What we're asking for is protection money, and we're asking for reduced violence so we can increase our profits.
It was the three, McPherson, Freeman and Stan Smith, who ran organised crime.
Fueling this rise of organised crime, corrupt cops, backhand payments to the police, kept the crooks in control of the Cross and kept the crooks out of prison.
Freeman and McPherson also had a number of politicians on side over the time.
By the time the 70s rolled around, the four men really had a hold on King's Cross, and then came R&R. Tens of thousands of US servicemen on leave from the war in Vietnam. The demand for drugs skyrocketed.
They came here looking for more drugs and heaps of sex and lots of booze. And King's Cross was the place, and Saffron was the man who turned all of that on.
How things grew, it's quite an amazing story, but it also shows the influence people had and the interest people had in keeping things calm, keeping things under control in that time. Business as usual.
These men were so influential, their legacy is still with us.
There is no doubt in my mind that you still have substantial protection rackets being run corruptly by a number of well-known criminals in King's Cross.
Sex and drugs and gambling, standover merchants, con men and prostitutes. They'll be around as long as there's money to be made, and there's an awful lot of money to be made up here in the Cross. As I said, and as Underbelly so dramatically portrays, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Peter Harvey, 9 News.